Hey, Bolo buddies. Thanks for watching. In this video, we are going to talk about plush, stuffed animals that sell for big money or have a good sell-through rate, or just items that you can flip for a profit on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, all the different platforms. So in this video, I'm going to tell you where they got it, what they paid for it, and what it sold for. This is my Bolo Buddies Facebook group. If you're not in it, definitely go join it. You do have to request to join. There is a link under my link tree. It's completely free. It's a reseller resource for all things reselling, with an emphasis on Bolo items to be on the lookout for. So at the top of the group, there is a post that says share your best plush Bolo. And I invite everybody in the Facebook group to share a high dollar sold or something they thought was cool that sold for good money. And I create a video like this to help everyone learn. So definitely go share a Bolo. I didn't have a whole lot of shares this month, so I'm going to share with you what I have. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys how to search solds by highest first to help you guys really, you can go by a certain brand or category, different things like that, to figure out what's selling for big money. So when you're out looking, you can look for those things, especially if you like plush. It's a great way to really narrow it down. Okay, so let's start with the first one here. And this one is mine. I got this at a garage sale for $5 and it sold really quickly. And I've sold these before. Tickle, tickle, wiggle, wiggle. And this one sings happy birthday, and it's by Dandy. It was untested, and I sold it for $52 and the buyer paid shipping. And again, I got that at a garage sale for $5. This is a jumbo flamingo. So I've been trying to get rid of some of my bigger stuff. So I did have this listed much higher, and I relisted it and I reduced the price. And once I did that, it sold very quickly. So there is something to say about editing your listings, changing the prices, changing the title, relisting, all that stuff. And I ended up selling it for $32.50 and the buyer paid shipping. And I got this on a Facebook Marketplace, big old haul. This one here comes from Plush and Stuff, CR Plush and Stuff on eBay. Bought for a couple bucks at the Goodwill and sold for full price. $49.95 for this little guy. He's only 9 inches, but he is a harder to find Disney store. It's a little bird, and it's from the Minnie Mouse, I think, show. These are, what do you call them? Oh, I forget what they're called. Here, let me scroll down. The Wiggles, Mini Friends, lot of 7. I'm actually surprised these didn't sell for more. Paid $4 at a yard sale, sold within 24 hours on eBay for $108 shipped. So she had it listed for $137. She took a best offer, and with shipping and everything, $108. And she is piece of scrap on eBay and YouTube. And she also has an eBay coupon that will get you 10% off in her eBay store, piece of scrap. And it's give me 10. So you guys can check that out. I think she keeps it going all the time. So check her out on YouTube also, guys. But yeah, anything the Wiggles, if you see the Wiggles, look it up. A lot of the items are a Bolo. 28 viewed in the last 24 hours. So that's pretty good. The next one here is Jumbo Peeps Easter Bunny. She said she got this at a yard sale for $4. It was listed a couple of months, and she sold it for shipped, all in shipped, $65. So it looks like it sold for $55.06. And that is piece of scrap on YouTube and eBay. The next one is this. Oh my goodness. It's a rare Douglas Cuddly Toys. It's a cat, guys. It's a stuffed animal, and it's realistic. Realistic is a great keyword. Oh my goodness, that is cuteness. And if you guys don't know, I learned this from Donatella Bottolino. You can use a dog brush to brush out your stuffed animals, and it will make them look fresh and new. So definitely keep that in mind if they're all like matted. She said, I was about to leave a garage sale, and I was at when I suddenly spotted this plush cat. I grabbed it because it looked so cute, and she thought her daughter would like it. Plus, it was only $1. Afterwards, she did some research and saw that it was a rare one from Douglas. So she decided to list it high. It sold for $274.99. She received positive feedback from the customer. eBay store is right here. I don't know how to say this. Musikiwikis. I don't know how to say it. On eBay. Thank you for the opportunity to share this story. It's my first time posting in the group. Oh, thank you so much for sharing. That is an amazing Bolo. I love it, love it, love it. Douglas. Douglas cat, any animals that look realistic, guys, look them up. And if you can't find one like it, list that baby high because someone is looking for it. All right, she has great photos too. She did a good job posing that little cat. Look at this one, you guys. I was poking around Goodwill and didn't find much until I spotted the snow leopard hiding in the linens. Paid $1 for her and sold 3 hours after listing for $200. Got a very sweet note from the buyer who collects them. This is from Red Ruler on Etsy and Mercari. Thanks for the giggles. Oh, thanks so much. She comes over to Whatnot, and you guys, we laugh and laugh and laugh on Whatnot. It's such a good time. I hope that you guys will come over and join Whatnot and come to some of my shows on Bolo Buddies over there. And you can see my shirt. I love this shirt. I got it on Whatnot. It says all my friends are on Whatnot. That's not necessarily true, but I do have a lot of friends on Whatnot. You guys are awesome. And I do have a link down below. If you guys have never been on Whatnot before, you can use my referral link and get $15 to shop. So check that out. That's for new users. Quincy Little Einstein Disney Parks plush, 13 inches, embroidered eyes. Embroidered eyes is a good keyword. A lot of people looked for stuffed animals that don't have the hard eyes because they want to give them to smaller children. And sometimes the smaller eye, like the eyes, can be a choking hazard. So if they're embroidered, you don't have that problem. So that's a good keyword. The next one is this Dakin Lou Rankin hippo. Sold within 24 hours on eBay for a best offer of $28. She paid $1 at a church sale. Piece of scrap on eBay and YouTube. So not a huge money one. It sold for $21.67 plus shipping, but it sold within 24 hours. And, you know, I just love quick sales. So good one to note. Okay, so if you want to search solds, type in whatever you're searching. So I put in Build-A-Bear, and then you go over here down to the bottom, and you hit completed sold items. And once you hit that, if you want to search high to low, you go over here and you sort high to low. All right. So once you've done that, you can search and see which Build-A-Bear are selling for big money. Now, I will tell you, sometimes sold items do not get paid for. So that can be a problem. But you're going to see, typically when you scroll, you're going to see repeats, right? Repeats of certain ones that are selling for big money. See, this one probably didn't get paid for, and then they relisted it because it looks like the same photo to me. But you've got the jumbo 36-inch Rudolph. You've got Sanrio. Also, I'd like you guys to check out my Bolo Buddies Mercari versus eBay Build-A-Bear video, because a lot of times Build-A-Bear can go for more on Mercari. It's really strange, but when I was doing some research for that video, I found that Mercari is a really good place for Build-A-Bear. So check that out. Bolo Buddies, I think it says Build-A-Bear, and then on the front it has like eBay versus Mercari. If you're not on Mercari, I've got a referral link down there in the description. You can use that to join and you'll get money to shop. This one here is a good one. You see this one? That's another good one. This ghost, that one's been trending for a while. I'm looking at this and seeing if there's some different ones from my Build-A-Bear video. Definitely check it out. It's shocking what some of these go for. And then if you're not cross-posting, definitely think about doing that. Again, items that have been sitting on eBay for a long time, you can cross-post them to Mercari and Poshmark, and even Depop, Grail, different places, and potentially get more eyes on your items and create more sales. So right now I'm just searching Build-A-Bear high to low. I've never seen that one before. And basically just looking for things to keep my eye out for. And you can do this for Jellycat, any category. But I was talking about List Perfectly. And if you guys are not cross-posting, definitely consider it. I've got tutorials down below for List Perfectly. I've been using List Perfectly since 2019. I do have a referral link for that as well. You can get 30% off your first month with coupon referral code BOLOBuddies and the link below. So check that out. Check out those videos. I have a couple other tutorials down there as well that will show you some other really fantastic features and how to use List Perfectly to really help your reselling business. So check those out. And yeah, so Jellycat, you can search Webkins. You know, let's do Webkins. I have a video, I think, on Webkins, and Webkins, Jellycat, Build-A-Bear, Loveys, like the stuffed animal blankies. Let's put in Webkins. So these are all things that people looks like people search a lot because eBay is filtering these in for me to pick from. So I'm just going to type Webkins. Okay, this probably didn't sell for this, guys. I'm just going to tell you there's a lot of fake solds. But if you scroll in, the signature is, it's more of the tag on the foot is like a brown and tan color. So see, I don't know if this is legit or not. You got to be careful because there's a lot of fake solds out there. So what I would do for this, if I wanted to really find out if this is legit, I would type in Webkins Narwhal, and then I would filter by that and just see if any other ones sold for $800. So probably not legit. But look at this, you guys. Cheeky dog. Well, here's another narwhal. Wow. So that's 2. Here's another thing you can do. You can go in to the listing. These are little tips. See original listing. And you can go down and there's no seller feedback, okay? So one way you can look is, did the person leave feedback, all right? Well, there's no feedback. Another thing you can look at, it has 1 bid and the person has 274 feedback. So maybe it got paid for. I don't know. That one's questionable, but those are a couple things that you can do to look. It looks like the fox, the Arctic fox, cheeky cat. I'm going to type in cheeky because there were a couple that said cheeky, the cheeky cat and the cheeky dog. So let's look here. I don't know why this is so special, but there's quite a few solds, right? Now, these are more in the $200 range. Now we got $60. That one's a little bit different. A cheeky monkey. So yeah, I guess look for the cheekies. All right. So there's just some little ways to search solds to help you figure out different things that are selling for big money, especially Plush. Plush is really easy to remember. So if you filter those solds and look at them, you're going to get it in your head. Okay. So check out some of my Plush What Sold videos if you like selling Plush. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.